I'm joined today by Dr. Andre Goy, who is the Physician in Chief of Oncology Services at Hackensack Meridian Health. Welcome, Dr. Goy.
Good to see you, Max.
Thank you. So let's begin with going to different meetings, scientific meetings, which we all do, and they tend to be relatively focused or specialties are all of the same type at a given meeting. What do you see as the value of a conference like this Vatican conference that brings people together from a lot of different worlds, if you will?
Well, the continued exponential pace of innovation and technology is leading our society to an fourth industrial revolution, some people refer to, and even in medicine, when the genomics, immunotherapy, precision medicine, 3D printing, data analytics, etc., transforming medicine completely. So at this conference, bringing together a variety of topics from science, business, and humanities, allow us to actually filter the innovation that matters and put this in perspective of what was the original motivation of this Cura Foundation event, which is looking at the ethics and impact on our society. And I think this is quite a remarkable event this way because of the special forum that it creates.
So, Dr. Goy, you mentioned precision medicine, and that's a fairly big tent that people use that term rather loosely sometimes. How do you define or use precision medicine as it relates to cancer, and is it going to change cancer treatment in the future?
I believe it will change cancer, particularly in the next 10, 15 years. We had an acceleration of understanding of cancer cell biology that, particularly with the Human Genome Project, that translated into many more drugs, targeted therapy, immunotherapy again, but also shed light on the molecular diversity of cancer. So we could not use one size fits all anymore, and we have to really target the treatment based on the genetic makeup of the tumor and the patient as much as possible. That's precision medicine. The problem facing cancer between the cost and the lack of measurement of outcome, really precision medicine is the solution. It will apply to the three phases of cancer: pre-cancer, early detection, risk management. 60% of the cancer and cancer death have no screening test. So this is an important aspect. The post-cancer care is also very important to try to measure residual disease and look at immune status to take advantage of potential opportunities to prevent recurrence. And obviously, for the active case of cancer care, is to try to pick the best treatment for our patient and also identify what's the best sequence of care. Given the number of options, the complexity of cancer care treatment now, having precision medicine tool and data analytics to really measure the outcome at the individual level and reduce the cost of our society overall.
Interesting. So one size no longer fits all, of course.
Yeah.
So I have been a medical journalist also now for many years, and it strikes me, and tell me if you agree, that the pace of scientific discovery and research in the past 5 years, no more than 10, is just breathtaking. It's accelerating. Do you agree that this is just moving at light speed almost?
I agree, and it creates a lot of expectations from people and somewhat discontent and increase inequality, really, when you think about it, because what's the impact, particularly in healthcare, that's what we're talking about, in cancer care. So how can we remove that? And precision medicine could really help doing this again. But this pace of innovation that you refer to is remarkable, unprecedented in medicine. I see it as an opportunity, again, because we'll detect cancer earlier. We'll hopefully be able to manage it better and prevent recurrence. One of the issues, though, is that the application of this innovation, our system is still very rigid. Clinical science, 3% of patients go on clinical trials. The regulatory aspects are outdated. We need to do new ways to do clinical trials based on small trials, molecularly relevant, get a conditional approval from the FDA, and use real-world data to confirm the efficacy and the safety of these agents. Hospital systems are risk adverse, particularly after the pandemic, so that makes it also difficult to really leapfrog into innovation. So how we absorb all this innovation that you just referred to, Max, and really try to really translate it into a benefit for our society and remove some of these inequalities.
Dr. Andre Goy, thank you for those insights and for our to-do list of things that we still have to take care of.
My pleasure. Thank you, Max.
Thank you for being with us.
Bye-bye.